I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time. It was this or a different video, but my buddy on Instagram recommended I do this one. So today I am going to go over movies I refuse to watch. Now, some of them have a common theme, others might just be silly. 90% of them are horror films, and I love scary movies. I will not subject myself to a film that has heavy themes in it if I don't want to. You don't have to watch things if you don't want to. If you don't feel right about it, there's many reasons why you don't have to watch a movie and you can still enjoy the horror genre. But there is no reason to say to someone that you have to like these movies or watch these movies if they don't want to. I believe in boundaries, and yeah, that is just my little rant before I get into my list. So here are movies that I refuse to watch for all different reasons. And these are not going to be in order. I'm not ranking them. I'm just going to say what the movie is and move on with my day. All right, I'm gonna start off with the goofy one. The reason why I don't want to watch this movie is because I feel like it's gonna get ruined for me, and that is Snoop Dogg's movie Bones. He has a, to me, iconic movie cover. It's like a red, I'll put it up here. His eyes always terrified me when I went to Family Video or Blockbuster. I would just stare at it and it would stare back at me. I grew up watching scary movies, but that movie cover always freaked me out. So I just never watched the movie, and I think I'm never going to. That way, the fear doesn't go away, a nostalgic fear. I know that's goofy, silly, but off the bat, the next movie, something very tragic happened during the filming of it. I watched a YouTube video about the accident a long time ago. The movie, the Twilight movie, the filming was in 1982 and it involved the lead actor, Vic Morrow, and children actors. That's a whole different other story, how tragic the casting was for those kids. They were killed in a tragic accident on set that could have been prevented, and the details are very gruesome. The whole thing is just so sad. It's actually Jennifer Jason Leigh's father who was killed. Just a tragic story, and I don't want to watch the movie because of that. Another movie I don't want to see with a similar reason is Last Tango in Paris. If you look into it, that's a pretty big reason why I'm not gonna watch this movie. In this video, I probably won't go into crazy detail, so I'm gonna keep it tame. My nieces and nephews do not watch this video before I go further, but during the filming of Last Tango in Paris, the main actress was not acting in a certain scene, and essentially she was SA'd. So that's why I don't want to watch this movie. I'm not fully educated. I don't know all the details. That's all I've heard, and that's enough for me to not want to watch this movie. This next one, I've heard a lot about this movie growing up. I've seen clips. It is called Cannibal Holocaust. A crazy title. People really believed it was real. It kind of, I think it has found footage aspects to it, which made people really believe that this movie was actually real, but it wasn't. There were actors. Even the director, I believe, was charged with murder, and the actors had to come and save the day. Just the title lets you know that this movie shows everything, pretty much violence, sexual content, animal cruelty, cannibalism. So it's just a lot in the movie bio that makes me go, you know, not today, not tomorrow. I don't ever want to watch this movie. Feels like a lot to digest. And if you want to watch it, go right ahead. I'm not going to dog you for wanting to watch this movie, but I guess real animals were killed during the filming. And I've heard that the animals were given for food afterwards. Um, but it doesn't matter to me. It's like we're gonna watch a horror film and the people actually die. It's like I don't want to see that. So I don't want to see a real animal being killed on the big screen. That's why I can watch movies, is because I know it's not real. Like Final Destination, I can watch that because practical effects. This next one is a found footage movie, and those ones super duper terrify me because they feel real. Okay, it is called, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Poughkeepsie Tapes. And the reason why I don't want to watch this is because I know SA is involved in it. Not only that, the mask the person is wearing in it really freaks me out. And when I'm on Tubi and it shows a little teaser for it, it shows a normal house and the detective is saying that this is where the crimes happen. They found thousands of tapes with torture on it. That freaks me out because it could be like your next door neighbor. So I don't like the feeling I get after watching certain movies. And now I hit a point in my life where I don't want to feel like that feeling after you watch a disturbing movie and your whole day, your whole week is ruined, and certain memories of the film pop up in your head and you get that feeling again. I am trying to prevent that feeling because life is short and I'm trying to be as happy as possible. Some horror films do make me happy, but I know my limits. Speaking of limits, this next one, it is called Inside. It is a French film, but it also has an American version that was filmed later on. Essentially, it's a home invasion pregnancy horror film. And a little backstory. I I've had a stillbirth before. My daughter passed away. I had to deliver her when I was 9 months pregnant with she didn't have a heartbeat. And I when I was a teenager, I was involved. I was at home when someone invaded my house. So, home invasions terrify me. I've lived through it. And pregnancy horror films, they trigger me. They just do because I've lost a baby. Seeing a woman, I don't care if it's just a movie, be pregnant and have to go through something traumatic, not good for my mental health, and just reading about it, not my jam. Now I can understand if you really like these movies, I'm happy for you. I want you to enjoy the movies that you like, but I will cry for days if I watch a woman lose her baby, or I think she's gonna lose her baby, in a horror film, and home invasions still to this day. I don't like the feeling I had when I was in that house when someone came in. I won't go into too much detail with that, but Inside, that's what that movie is about. That's all I know what it's about. That's enough for me to know it's not for me. Just like this next one, Rosemary's Baby. I already know what happens in this movie. It's a classic horror film. Mia Farrow, she has the short blonde hair, she's pregnant. I believe it's New York City, and the devil is trying she's pregnant with the devil? I know it includes devil stuff mixed in with babies, but even before I lost my daughter, I always had this weird vibe with Rosemary's Baby. I feel like it is a cursed film. I know that sounds silly, but I don't want that energy. I don't like the feeling I have thinking about it. So this one is all on vibes. I'm not mad at myself for that. If you have a bad feeling, listen to your gut. And this, my gut's telling me, no, no, no. Again, it could be a really good movie, but I'm just I'm just nervous to watch it. This next one, I've heard people talk about it. I've seen not great detail clips about it, but it's made its round on TikTok and Instagram. I don't have TikTok anymore, but I've seen when I was on it clips, people talking about it. It is called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. A long time ago, I heard someone speak about this movie. I was like, okay, never gonna watch that, put it in the back of my mind. But then people keep making reels about it, TikToks about it. I am reminded about what happens in this movie. And it's not even a movie, it's a short film. It's Ari Aster's short film. I think it's the first thing he directed. It involves incest, SA, graphic scenes in it. Not for me. I've had things happen to me in my life. Yeah, no. And I think it's 23 minutes. There's so many other things I'd rather do for 23 minutes than to watch this movie. Honestly, I'd rather go on an episode of Fear Factor back in the day when they did the craziest stuff. The tarantulas on you, the cockroaches, the snakes. They even had a dog attack you. You're jumping out of a helicopter. You're caged in the water. I'd rather put up with 23 minutes of that than to invest into watching this movie. Incest? SA? No, thank you. Okay, this next one, I've also seen clips about it, and I can't even finish the clips. I don't feel good when I watch 2 seconds of it because the actors in it really freak me out. It is called, I'm gonna say it wrong, Salo, 100 Days of Sodom. I know it is banned in other countries because that's what the description says in the bio. I believe it was made in the 70s, and it's about a group of teenagers, I think mostly boys and girls. I have the bio right here. Subjected them to 120 days of physical, mental, and sexual torture. Just the thought of it makes me want to throw up. And there's an image on here that is blurred, and I unblurred it. And yeah, I remember some clips or people having a discussion about it, how it does involve war topics. If it was made for other reasons, but to me, I don't want to watch people being tortured. It's not art to me. I think it's stuff like this. I feel like it's made for shock, but I can understand if they've had different intentions for it, but that's not what I'm picking up on. Is it for educational purposes? I don't know. And I'm not gonna educate myself on that movie to find out. This next one, I know a lot of people have said that it was filmed so the audience could feel like they're in the woman's shoes, her positions when she's getting SA'd. It is called Irreversible, French film. And again, I don't care about the intent. You put yourself in the victim's shoes. I think it's 10 to 13 minutes of a SA scene in the movie. I've lived through that. I have been SA'd. Boundaries, line. I'm not going to do that to myself. And that seems like a long time to have a SA scene. I know other victims, I wouldn't say enjoy, but they do like revenge movies where the woman gets revenge on the person who attacked her. And if that helps you, I'm so happy that it does, but to me it doesn't help me. I want to stay far away from that type of content. But if it helps you in your trauma, I am happy for you, but it's not for me. Do know that there is one scene in that movie where he did something that way the audience could feel like they're gonna pass out or throw up. I think people have thrown up or passed out while watching it because he did something with the frequency or the movie like a vertigo. I don't know. But I've heard people talk about that. This next one, very similar to this one, Spit on Your Grave. Now, the first one I have seen I feel like I have seen it a very, very long time ago, and I think I forgot about it. I know there's a remake. I have not seen the remake. Again, that is a movie about a woman who was essayed by a group of men, and she gets her revenge on them, kills them one by one. And good for her for doing that. I'm just angry that this kind of stuff exists. Essay. Like I'm just angry at the world when I think about that movie. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I've gone through it and I know other women and men have gone through it too. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, this one is not just one particular movie, but Woody Allen movies. He's off my list. If you don't know, go research Woody Allen and make that decision for yourself. This next one, it's all about vibes. It's called Poor Things. Emma Stone won an Oscar for her performance. I don't even know what it's about. I've seen the commercials for it. I've heard some chatter about it, but it's just not a movie I want to watch. I think it's kind of like a period piece, and I have a hard time gravitating towards a period piece movie. I can look up what it's about, but every time I watch the trailer, it just didn't look good to me. A woman reanimated by a scientist with the brain of an unborn baby who embarks on a journey of self-discovery across continents to learn about the world free from prejudice and explores life and sexuality on her own terms. Not something I really want to watch. But if it's good, it's good. You know, I wouldn't know. That one's all on vibes, really. Didn't look like it was made for me. And that's okay. There's other movies I enjoy that I actually do want to watch. No surprise for this next one. It is called Megan is Missing, and I guess they came out with an announcement that they are doing a TV series or something like that. And a lot of comments were like, no, we did not ask for this. And I know what happens in this movie. I think it's a found footage movie. A teenager mysteriously disappears without a trace after meeting someone she had been talking to online. I already know, I pretty much have seen this movie, like, clipped down. I don't finish the clips. I'm like, oh, I know them. Boop. Oh, boop. Essay. She gets kidnapped. I think her friend gets kidnapped. I think there is a long essay scene, torture scene. It feels super real, I guess, and I'm gonna pass. Hard pass. Not for me. And I grew up with AOL. I grew up, you know, chat rooms and Omegle. And at the time, oh, it's funny. These people, not funny. Okay, the last. I know that the horror genre has levels to it, and you could say I'm pretty vanilla, pretty mainstream. Sometimes I will venture out. I like films, including horror films, that make me scared, but not in a nasty way. And although I do like to think about the movies after I see them, but I don't want to have that feeling when I don't like to feel disturbed. I like to feel fear and scared and like, oh, that was interesting. Oh, I never would have thought about that. But I don't want to feel disturbed. And if you want to feel disturbed, I'm not dogging you for that. You can go feel disturbed all you want. However, if you stumble upon this next movie without knowing what it's about, I understand. I've done that before with other movies. I put something on without really looking into it, and I find out the hard way, like, oh no. If you go into this next film knowing what it's about and you want to watch that for that reason, shame, shame, jail, shame. It is called a suburban film. If you watch horror films, it's not even a scary movie. From what I've heard, it's just a disgusting movie. I don't even recommend Googling it. I do not recommend watching it. A lot of people put in my comments about this movie. Why would you think I want to see this movie? Uh, why, why have you seen this movie? I can understand you accidentally stumble upon it, but if you watch it and you like it, for that one scene in it or scenes in it, I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you, and we can't be friends. That's where I cross the line. It's not art. Someone tried to talk to me about it being art. Oh, it's a good movie. It has good qualities to it. I'm sorry, a film involving a baby, a baby with SA, incest? Those don't mix, nor should they. In what world do you think that is art? I don't care if the directing's good. I don't care if the storyline's good, the acting is good, the cinematography is good. I don't give a rat's ass. A baby. And if you liked it, or if you're like, oh, I want to see this movie because of that, go to the hospital. And that's the nicest thing I'll say about that. Go to the hospital or jail. Well, just walk yourself into jail. And yeah, you can have your arguments, but I really don't care. Save your breath. Save your fingers from typing to me. I don't give a shit. You should not watch that movie. You should not like that movie. I can understand curiosity. I really can. You're curious. We're all curious about something. Reddit used to have this thing where it's like a good thing or a bad thing when you're a teenager. I get curiosity, but I draw, me personally, a baby. A baby. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And I don't care if people don't like me afterwards. I really don't give a shit. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not changing my mind. But yeah, those are films I refuse to watch for all different types of reasons. And again, if you like these movies, I'm happy for you. If it helps with your trauma, I'm happy for you. If you think it's to advocate for something, good. However, I am not going to subject myself to a movie that I know is not going to make me feel well after watching it. And that's okay too. I don't care what people like to watch. As long as it's not snuff films or a suburban film, actual people getting hurt or babies, animals actually getting hurt. You could like Fast and the Furious. Do not care. You could just like films and it's okay to enjoy them. I don't care if you like disturbing films. I don't. But that doesn't make me less of a horror fan. Just let me know down in the comments of how you feel, how you're feeling right now. Is there another movie that you don't want to watch? And yeah, please be respectful. Yeah, that's it for today. I think we're good here. We're good here. I'm good here. All right. As always, please stay safe out there and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.